Hello everyone, I'm Larry640. Welcome back to another video. So recently you've seen probably some of my speed art videos. If you haven't, I will show you one. Go ahead and click on the card in the corner. So I'm pretty sure people are wondering how I'm making these Geometry Dash profile pictures. So I thought I would show you how to make one. So it's honestly pretty simple. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very simple thing, honestly. So all you need to do is get this program called Paint.net, which I have right here. And I have a little plugin pack which will give you all of these things here, all the things that you will probably need. I will have a download link to all of these items in the description below. So first of all, once you download this plugin pack thing, first you want to install Paint.net first, by the way. And then Paint.net, you'll have these things in the effects, but you won't have all of them. So, see some of the things with the little thing right here? Those are these mean they're plugins. So, this one, you can just install plugins, and this one, Bevel right here, you'll have to manually install it. I'll show you how. So you go in here, you go to Windows C, Program Files, then you find Paint.net, Effects. And this is where all of the plugins are. So that's all basically you need to know for now. So now we're just going to get started. So we're just going to make a profile picture for the basic, green player. Just like the default icons, player, stuff like that. So let's get right into it. So first of all, we are going to open. So now in the little, in the little thing that I just showed you. Now, first of all, you might want to extract that file. You probably should extract the folder. Probably want to extract this folder, but you do not have to, but you probably should. And put it like in your pictures somewhere. So I already have the icon kit. Now I notice how I also included a 3D icon kit, but I'm going to just make a simple 2D one. So just go in here. This is the entire thing. Now the folders that are in this pack are not by me, so yeah, so we're just gonna make a basic icon for the basic green player. We're gonna give him a glow too, because I want to teach you how to make glows, because you never know when you might want one. You never know when you might need to make one. So we're just simply gonna open. So no, we're not. So what we want to do here is go into the icon kit, borders, and you can choose any one of these borders, but we're just going to choose border 5. So give it a minute to load. So here is border 5. Alright. Now, there are also plenty of GFX packs you can download off online that support Paint.net. You can get one of those if you want to, but you do not have to, because I do have a few effects in my plugin pack. So that's a nice thing. So this is our border that you should have if you downloaded the thing. So now all you need to do, so we're just gonna make the basic little thing. So it's gonna be the basic, colors. So just, just fill them in. Just fill it in however you'd like. I'm going to do it like that. Or you could do it the other way around. That's cool. So, just fill that in. Pretty simple. Like that. Now, you right-click to use the secondary color, which would be blue in this case, and you left-click to use the primary color, which would be green in this case. So, what we are going to do now is, first we're going to make the text. Now we're just going to call this guy player. So, in my little pack, there should be something called Levy Rebrushed.ttf. This is the font that you are going to use. So, if you keep scrolling down, you will find Levy Rebrushed right here. So now you're just going to click on it. I recommend a font size of about 48 or around whatever you'd like. So we're just gonna. So first of all, you might want to make the text black. You can do whatever you want. Honestly, I do not care. It is recommended that you add a new layer, so you can add new layers and stuff. And like here, you see, add new layer. So here we go, add a new layer. Just gonna do that. So now, if you add a new layer, because so the P is on layer 2, you can select the P, move it around, because it's on a new layer. See, what's this? For instance, if you did not have a new layer, this is what would happen when you tried to move the P around. But that is not something you want to have happen. So we want to put the P in a separate layer. Now, just adjust the size of the letter, whatever the letter the player's name starts with, but we're just going to make a simple PFP for a guy, for player, just the basic thing. Next, so now once you've figured out how this is going to go, you can just merge it back down if you want. Now add another layer. This time, go into your file folder. So you can just go into your plugin pack or whatever it is. Do not open it. If you open it, you're gonna mess it up. I do not recommend opening, so don't use this. Just go into the thing, 2.1 icon kit, and we're just gonna go to icons. Actually, let's extract the folder. I'll just extract it, honestly. So, yeah, extract it if you want to. You can put this on your desktop if you want to, but you do not have to. And there it is. So, I'm just going to delete that. I don't need it. So this is your plugin pack. Everything you need is in this little folder right here. Everything you need. So now we're going to go into the 2.1 icon kit and icons. Here are your icons. So we're just gonna copy the cube you want, and paste it. So now here is your cube. Just simply rotate it and resize it however you like. You can make it rotating down if you want the ship pointing down, or make it pointing up if you want the ship to point up. We're going to have it point up. So now, here, what you want to do is so we can just use this tool here. Here we go. And in this little icon kit, the gray represents the primary color, and the white represents the secondary color. So, boom, boom, there we go. Nice, huh? I think it's nice. So now, we are done with that. So now, we can add another layer. This time we're going to go into our kit, and we're going to go to the ships folder. And again, we're just going to use the first basic little ship. And, you know, you can do whatever you want, you know, adjust it however you like. You know, but try here when you're doing the ship, what you want is you want to make sure that they are aligned correctly so the icon doesn't look too big. Okay, you do not want the icon to look big. That is the most important thing. Again, we're just going to color this in correctly. And tolerance up here, see if you have it on 0 tolerance. Notice how when I put the thing on 0 tolerance, it kind of, well, it doesn't always do that, but it can, you know, kind of mess it up and you make it where like the fill, it'll be like how it is on Microsoft Paint. And you know how the fill is on Microsoft Paint, and this we do not want any, okay? And the reason we install a separate program is because we cannot use Microsoft Paint to make one of these profile pictures. So, you know, oh yeah, also, notice how the things are in a separate layer. You can use this tool right here. Select the ship layer. You can use this tool here, merge down layer. So now the cube, so it'll merge the layer that is below it in and the one above it together. So you can just, you know, resize the cube and the ship and stuff however you like. Now you do not have to add a trail. I am not going to add a trail, but if you want to add a trail, please go ahead and do so. So now we're going to go into, so make sure you have the layer with the cube and the ship selected. So now we are going to go into effects, object. You can use outline object or drop shadow, but we are going to use the drop shadow. Now, with the drop shadow, we are going to use the color, the secondary color, and this is what gives the icon the glow. So you can, you know, just adjust these however you like to kind of, you know, make it however you want. You can give it a shadow if you want as well. You know, I could care less. You can change the opacity and stuff. And you know, it's a really interesting thing. Oh yeah, we want to keep original image, so you know, you can kind of do, but we're going to do it like this. So now notice how maybe, you know, now you do not want the glow in this area here. So what we're going to use is this magic wand tool. So this magic wand tool, now if we have the tolerance at 0, notice how it only selects a certain pixel. The magic wand tool, by the way, selects a certain color. But we do not want this. We want, so if we turn the tolerance up, as you can see, now it selects more stuff. So around 60 is a good tolerance, and then you can simply erase everything that's selected. And now it looks great. So now you have the ship has this kind of little glow effect. So instead of just the standard glow, it looks, you know, it looks like it's actually kind of giving off some kind of cool glow. Pretty neat, huh? Now we're going to make a new layer, drag it behind the background. And we are going to use this little thing here. Now we're going to use Google Chrome. Go into Google Chrome or whatever thing you use, and we are just going to search up, you know, some nice little, you know, oh, whoops. We're going to search up a background. So you can use the primary color or the secondary color, but I recommend the background being the primary color so that glow doesn't, you know, so the glow can kind of show. So what we want to do, we want to go into Google Chrome and search, we'll just search green space because, you know, the primary color for this guy is green. So images, just go into the images, and we have all these green themed space right here. Really cool, huh? Or you can search up any other kind of space, and adjustments, we have hue / saturation, but we'll get into that, do not worry. So we're just going to choose some kind of green little space background thing. instance, I like this one we can use. So we'll just copy the image, all right? And we are now going to paste the image. Just keep canvas size, okay? Paste the image into layer 3. And you can kind of resize the image and stuff and whatnot, whatever you like. And drag it around and stuff, you know. You can do whatever. You can do whatever. It's up to you. Alright? It's up to you what you make. But I am going to put it around like that. That looks cool. So now, as you can see, it's kind of starting to shape the form of an actual profile picture. Next, we are going to add text. So I recommend you put that in the layer above the cube and the ship. Again, we are going to use a little Levy rebrushed font. So just go in, and we're just going to type in. Now you can switch the primary and second colors if you want to. Make the text. And, you know, you can do that if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm going to just keep it how it is. So we're just going to name it player. Alright, we're just going to call this, we're just making a profile picture for player, you know, because we can't. Okay, so now just simply, you know, just select that, and you can do, like, you know, whatever stuff you want with it. Whatever stuff you want with it. Honestly, I do not care. Like, you can make it as big as you want, small as you want. Just make it look good, and you can rotate it however you want. We're just gonna have like a nice little rotation here. So, yeah, that looks good. Now we're gonna go into the effects, and we're just gonna repeat drop shadow. And now, as you can see, now it's starting to look interesting, right? And you know, that's what we want, see? So now, we're just gonna have something like that. There we go. So now what we want is effects. So just make sure all your effects are above the layer with the text and all the stuff. Basically the top layers. You can layer it however you want. Go into your thing. Now in the icon kit, I included one icon kit. Notice this folder called Deco. Click on it. These are all the decorations I have. Now, these from 1 to 28 are already in the folder. I added the lightning, the circle, magic circle, a little space thing. This could be like an overlay, or you could use this as your background. It's your choice, again. And a star. Now, what is this star for? Let's say, you know, the icon or the ship has an eye, like in my profile picture. Now, I did not make this profile picture. A person named Magical Dash, also known as Magidash, made the profile picture, this picture for me. This was before I learned how to make profile pictures, and he's really good at it, I must say. You know, go check him out sometime. So now we're just gonna copy the star. Now this one doesn't have an eye, but let's just go here. You know, let's pretend that this has an eye. All right, let's just put this thing here and. No, let's just give it an eye. 'Cause, you know, why not? Honestly, why not? So, let's just pretend this thing has an eye. We're not going to give it the eye, but, you know, make a layer above the one with the ship. Or you can, no, actually just put it in the lane here above that, okay? And now what you want to do is paste this. Now, you see it has the black background. What you can do, select this layer and go into this thing, layer properties. Now, this is what this is. So what you can do, use the blending mode as additive. Now, what does additive blending do? This makes the black invisible, basically. So, you know, if it has like an eye or something, or you just want to make like a corner shine or something like that, you can kind of like right there, like that. See? So that's now there. And now we're going to put all the cool effects over it. Don't worry. So we're just going to make layers above these, and, you know, just copy whatever. So we're just going to use the space, for example. Just overlay it. Now, just cover the entire thing, honestly. Just cover the entire thing. Again, layer properties, use additive. Now, this will cover the entire thing, and that doesn't look nice. So you can adjust the opacity of it if you want to, you know. And now, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Yes, it does, definitely. And as you can see, maybe you do not like this sort of color. Go into hue/saturation. This will allow you to change the color of it. And we're just going to give it like some sort of, some sort of greenish, bluish color like that. That looks nice. And now, once again, we'll just add another effect. We can add it below or above it, but we'll do above it. And, you know, we'll get our lightning. Copy it. Paste it. And, you know, just do stuff with it, really. I do not care what you do. It is your profile picture. You are the one making the profile picture. So, you know, you can dazzle it up a little bit. You do whatever you want, honestly. But we're just going to have it go like this at a little angle. Again, make sure you use additive. And you can lower the opacity if you want to, or you can just keep it how it is, but you probably want to lower the opacity. You know, just a bit. I'm just going to have it like there, and you can, again, adjust the hue. Adjust the hue however you like it. You know, you can just, like, put it like this, and green and stuff. We'll just do like that. No, yeah, maybe it looks a little messy, but you can make it where it's not, you can kind of put it where it's, like, not messy that much. And we'll just, you know, you can do, remember, you're the one making it, so you do whatever you want to it. So now, the last step is the magic circle. Copy it and simply go between the background and the border, and this will be like the saw blades or stuff like that. You can add those. There are saw blades, by the way. Show you somewhere. As you can see, others, I think. No, not others, but these are just a bunch of things you can use. More. And that you can use like saw blades and stuff if you want to. As your choice. And now you can just, you know, keep canvas size, make sure you do that, and, you know, always set it to additive when you're using a magic circle. And now you can, again, change the hue of these, but we're not going to do that because, you know, it's not really necessary, honestly. And, you know, you can just kind of drag these around, do whatever you want with them. Just make multiple layers for them, make sure you do that. And, you know, stuff like that, and there you go. You, my friend, have got yourself, my friend, have just made a profile picture. Now you can just save it as whatever you want. Now make sure whenever you're saving it, go save as file type, put it in pictures or whatever, PNG, save it as PNG, JPEG, just do not do it as a paint.net, but I recommend PNG. And just name it whatever you want, you know, just like name it the person you're making it for, like player, not PNG. Save. Flatten, that will make it where it's all one layer, and there you go. You just made a nice profile picture. Now, I will show you how to make the bevel for those who want the bevel. So for the bevel, use the magic wand and just basically, you know, select all, you know, just select stuff. So for example, just select all that. Select that and, you know, go into render, bevel, and, you know, you can just kind of like, no, cancel, hold on. Make sure you use black whenever you're doing, as the primary cover whenever you're doing bevel. So now, as you can see, the bevel, what that does is kind of give the little icons like a shadow sort of thing. And you know, you can just repeat bevel. You know, do whatever you want, honestly. I do not care. So yeah, as you can see, giving it the bevel kind of like gives it some cool little detail. Bevel. Bevel. Just bevel everything basically. Bevel. And now you can player.png and yeah, flatten it. And there is your profile picture you have made. It honestly looks amazing, doesn't it? I think it looks really cool. And again, you can like, you know, bevel the border if you want to. But that is only an option. You can see it's ugly when I do it because, you know, it's I kind of flattened it, but whatever, you know. You know, you can just kind of bevel it and stuff. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I made. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video. Goodbye.